This is Jeff Reinhardt, and this is your 2-minute drill on Garden Spot at Greencastle-Antrim. District 3 AAA bracket. The Spartans from Section 2 in LL are still cruising along. Here they are. They're 7-4 overall, coming off their first district playoff win since 1995. They will be on the road, and what a road trip this will be. Spartans will be at Greencastle-Antrim. The Blue Devils, which is one of the coolest nicknames in District 3, by the way, thank you, are having a solid season. They're 10-1 overall, and their lone loss came in Week 10. It was a non-league game. They lost to Jefferson County, West Virginia. Greencastle's pretty deep. That's basically on the Maryland line, and they took on a West Virginia team in a non-league game. That was their only loss. Both teams coming off crazy first-round wins last week. Greencastle, the number 2 seed, by the way, beat Kennardale, the 15, 42-39. And Garden Spot, which is the 10 seed, survived Lebanon. If you didn't hear, Lebanon led that game 34-10 in the second half. Garden Spot scored 36 unanswered and knocked off the Cedars 46-34. Second win over Lebanon this year. They beat them back in Week 5 in New Holland. Big game for Anderson Beamer, the running back for Garden Spot, 214 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. And the fullback, Joe Strangarity, who's also one of the best linebackers around. Joe rushed for about 115 yards and a couple of scores, as Garden Spot pulled off the shocker in that one. Okay, fun notes about this game. Keep an eye on Greencastle's defense. What an incredible number this is. And you know I'm a stat geek. Greencastle's giving up 129 yards a game. That's it. So their defense has been extremely nasty. But they have a tough one here with Garden Spot. Spartans can move it through the air and on the ground, as witnessed last week. Weston Martin continued his really good senior season. He's up to 24 touchdown passes. That's third best in the league. He's passed for 1,700 yards. And he's got a couple of home run hitters on the flanks. Kyle Kelly and Tyler Eby both average more than 20 yards a catch. And Derek DeShaw can bust one for sure from the flanks and definitely in the return game. Really like Garden Spot's return game a lot. Their special teams are quite good. David Stoltzfus has been very reliable kicking, and their defense has been opportunistic. Don't forget, Garden Spot's a +8 in turnovers. And they have 31 takeaways, which is a great number, but they're going up against a tough defense here. Devils, as mentioned, 129 yards a game. That's it. That's impressive, and just the one loss. Offensively, Greencastle balanced. I think they have 6 or 7 backs who have more than 200 yards. Keep an eye on Adam Ritchie, the quarterback, dual threat, 1,000 passing yards, tick under 500 rushing. Interesting game. Long bus trip for Garden Spot. I like Garden Spot special teams. I like their opportunistic defense. I really like their passing attack. I really like that the rushing game came on last week. No reason to believe Spartans can't pull it off again. They've already won once on the road in the postseason. I'm going to be a homer, and I'm going to take Garden Spot.